Okay, folks, from a supermarket marketing again, more shit, more fucking children related pieces. Children love, and they want their parents to do more shopping because they get more of these and hope, in the vain hope, that they're going to get a full set. I really hate that shit, folks, like marketing with children. Okay, let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat anyway. Anyway, it is one of these Disney cards from Woolworths. And it's number 15 of 100. So there's 100, if I'm correct, there's 100 of these to collect. And it's really annoying because children don't understand that there's some that you can't easily get, that they're rarities. And these children just want them, the whole set. And their children, their friends at school, it's all shit. It's all bullshit. I hate this marketing with children. I really wish they'd leave the children alone. Let them just be children. A person like me has no fucking say. I don't care what they think of me, these bitches. And the Coles have got their own offerings as well. They always have. They always compete against each other with their different supermarket money rorting campaign. Let's see how we go with this. Stitch. That's his name, Stitch. Oh, we got a little bit of colour on the edge there again. That's looking quite interesting. Stitch. We'll use that as our master copy. So I just got to remember 340% is what we use. I'm just going to throw that in the recycle. I don't like Disney anyway. Like, life shouldn't be about either being bogged down in the monotony of life, like with money and bills and stuff and repayments. It should be all about enjoying yourself and having fun and being childlike, not childish, childlike, without all this over commercialization. To be yourself, to fucking find your talent, find what you're good at, and have a life that's worth living instead of this shit, living it through commercialism, living it through the movies. Oh, sure, movies can be inspiring, but they're not something to utilise as a dead-end stopgap for life that's become monotonous and unfun and boring. And the only time you can have fun is zoning out in front of Netflix or binge or watching a movie at the cinema. It's just really dehumanising when you think about it. And then when you're in reality, you don't feel very happy. And that looks really quite interesting. That looks like the reality of life. That instead of being a smile, you're a miserable looking thing like this image. I think we can utilise that. That shows the ugliness. You could say that shows the ugliness of these commercial initiatives that companies like Woolworths and Coles like to take. They might look friendly and childlike, even though that looks kind of ugly in itself. But really, this is what they're like: mean and angry and disgusting, ugly, fucking ugly, fugly. So you see the dark side of things, folks. That's something I can see, folks. I can see the dark side of things that are supposed to be nice and supposed to be fun, but it's all about the love of money and promotionals and shit. They don't care about you, or they don't care about I. They just care about themselves and their stupid money-making rorts. And teaching kids that these characters are real, making kids believe in fantasy. I mean, kids, having a good job and having a good love life in this world is what it's all about. I mean, pretty much. Not in itself, on its own, but having a happy life. Everyone should be able to have a decent career. You don't spend 13 years in school only to have your life end in poverty, to be poor and to die poor, to live a grinding existence. It's grinding enough at school. School is grinding enough. I know it is, because I was teased and bullied. I had unfair expectations placed upon me. And I am not going to let those days determine my future. And I'm not going to let my past, even though it haunts me like a ghost, determine what my future holds. And I went to school, and it seems like I went for nothing, because I had to go there, and it was horrible, and I couldn't learn anyway because I had problems with my brain. I had brain damage at birth, even though it hasn't been diagnosed. And I really had a miserable time at school, teasing, bullying, high expectations, and it never meant, it was like pointless. So I'm not going to let my school days determine who I become. And that's the thing, you got to not. And you got to believe that, in yourself, that you can do it. That you've got a talent, and my talent is photocopier art. And basically I'm trying my best to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, so that my material will go to air, and I'll also be able to get in touch with my partner Luigi, as well as become a successful artist. And that's come up looking quite monstrous, but there you have it, the monstrosity of money fucking. Gotta go.